Hello everyone, my name is Trent Peterson. I'm from Yellowknife in Canada, and this is my week 6 Coursera assignment, and I'm going to be on a synthesizer of my choice demonstrate the usage of the oscillator waveform, oscillator frequency, filter type, filter frequency, filter resonance, and amplitude envelope, the ADSR. I thought I would do something a little bit different, and the synthesizer I'm going to use is actually a analog slim fatty synth, which you can see right here. And so what I wanted to do was just kind of show how you can configure each of these settings on this synth, and then I'll talk about how they're a little bit different. Alright, so on the Moog, they have it laid out with modulation, oscillator, filter, envelope generator. So oscillator, there's two. So if you want to configure the oscillator waveform, you would want to select wave, so the button down here, and then the knob can actually choose the different waveforms. So we have like triangle wave, or you can go to like a square wave, and each of course has their own unique sound that it outputs, geometric waves. So the frequency, you can control that here as well. So this is a little different in the way that it's just a physical button layout, and you're manually hitting the different switches and then manually turning knobs, so it's a little different layout there. The filter types, so over here you have your cutoff and then your resonance. So right now if we play this and we're on the cutoff, and then the resonance, so as you adjust the resonance you're going to hear the feedback getting more and more. And for envelope generation, so over here, here's your envelope generation section, and you have ADSR listed. So you have your attack, your delay, your sustain, and your release. So if you're adjusting your attack, you would want to hit A. So attack is adjusted now, so we'll just play and just listen how it sounds. So as you can hear, we get that kind of swelling in sound. And then we're going to increase our delay time, or decay time I should say. Then our sustain. And then our release. The biggest difference I find is with software, you have kind of all the controls laid out in modules very similar to this. So they are kind of modular, so that would essentially they base the software off of these original synths. But one difference is a lot of your buttons and switches are manual physical buttons, and then you have your physical knobs. So it's not as, I guess, a stepping type of sound. It's a lot smoother when you hear it with an actual button. With the software synth in your DAW, I just find there's not as much switching between the different buttons to get to the different sections. So in that way it's a little bit more at hand, it's not quite as manual. But with a physical analog synth, you're not limited by what has been programmed in. So there's really no limit to the sounds you could create with this.